What's up, folks? Another episode of Bill and Sam's Thursday High Five.
Thursday.
Hashtag up top.
Yeah.
It's been a couple weeks. Decided to take a couple weeks off. I was sick, and then the holiday. So here we are back for however many listeners there are of you, too. Right now.
Thank you very much.
So,
spread the word. Spread the word.
Spread the word. What's going on with you?
Oh. Yeah, Thanksgiving. Came, went, you know.
Yeah, it always does.
Can't stand that holiday one bit, bro.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of it either. I'm not a big fan of holidays that much either.
Florida. You know what I mean? Because that shit happened the night before. Remember? Yeah. Jersey Jeff.
Oh, that's right. I forgot that happened.
In the Jeep.
I forgot about this shit. I just don't like it. I'm just not a big holiday guy anymore. For some reason.
No, our Thanksgiving fucked everything's fine. Once she was up in Slippery Rock, moved to Florida. And then once she passed away, obviously.
Yeah.
That's one holiday that you would go up to Slippery Rock and you make it a fucking like a weekend getaway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then you go to Black Friday, go to what is that, Tanger? Grove City, the Tanger.
Yeah, Grove City, yeah.
Go to this fucking those stores in town.
Those Stizzlers.
Yeah.
Slippery Rock's like an old school college town, like Geneva. Ever been to Geneva? Like, same thing.
Yeah, Slippery Rock. It was a good time out there. It was a good time.
Good time out there, huh?
Now getting ready for Christmas.
It's already fucking cold.
Always.
You got 2 heaters on in the garage studio.
What do you even
know? Dog in the garage, dog. Or whatever.
Test your buns on a portable heater. Oh. That's a smart fucking idea, I tell you that. So who couldn't say 2 fucking white boys from the fucking West End?
Ain't got that shit together.
Got that fucking those
we know a little bit of shit.
Innovative ideas.
We know a little bit of shit.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so
we're Geminis. So there's technically like 4 of us.
Yeah, there's technically 4.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
correct. Technically 4 of us.
Yeah. So we'll be okay. If there's a will, there's a way.
And there's a will right here in front of me.
Right, there's a way.
When are you off again?
What's today? Thursday. Tomorrow and Saturday. But I got to travel to Youngstown State for Maggie. So, yeah, tomorrow. And then the girls have a basketball game tomorrow afternoon. Yeah. But like I said, Madison's gonna be silent.
Yeah. Still support the team.
Several waiting. Yeah. Kenzie's still gonna play because she plays JV.
I'm sure Maddie should be all right. She will. I said Maddie.
Oh, Maddie. I thought you said Maggie.
No, she'll bounce back.
What you say, motherfucker?
Yeah, right. What'd you say, motherfucker? They
They're 2-0 already.
Yeah, that's not bad.
He's Char Valley. He was
bad. Char Valley pretty tough.
No, but they were making a lot of threes, and they had a lot of underclassmen. I mean, the game was tighter than what it should have been. Yeah. And then Peters.
Yeah, Peters is usually pretty good at schools. I remember Patrick played baseball against them. They were always phenomenal.
Yeah. They're, well, the Trib says that Cannon Mac is ranked number 2 in 6A.
So he's up a one.
And then, I don't know, I think maybe Seneca Valley. But then Peters ranked number 2 in 5A. Yeah, Peters, they jumped out. They had a 14-point lead in the first half.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
Came back, and we ended up winning by like 7. So
that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I mean, I just hope that these next few games that they, go, hope they win them all. You got Moon, Franklin Regional, Bethel Park, and then they got 2 games in Washington, D.C. next weekend.
Yeah.
I guess there's a girl whose team that's a Duke commit,
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's pretty good. We're probably going to lose those anyway. I'm like,
I can't.
you can't say that.
You might.
Just because they have a couple of D1 commits doesn't mean that they're not beatable. You know,
we're not losing them anyway. You know what? You're right. Thinking like that, you're right.
Yeah, exactly.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they play the game, girl. Come on.
Yeah, right. That's why they play the game.
And even if you do this, 10 years of experience, you're playing against a D1 commit. You can shut them down. You can stand your ground. But
and even if you can't, you can keep up with them.
Right.
Just score as many as they score. Mm-hmm. They
tit for tat. You say tomato, I say tomato. You know,
our sport's crazy though. Like you could literally win. Anybody could win anytime.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, somebody could have went out there and beat LeBron or beat Jordan 100 times out of 100 if they just played a little bit better.
Right.
Or he's out. You know what I mean? Whatever. Right. That's crazy. Like sports is crazy like that.
Unless you're the Steelers.
And that's if you're the Steelers. So that's why I like baseball because like you
see the AIs with the Pirates and Nutting. Like they had Family Guy.
No, I'm gonna have to check them out.
But sell team Bob.
Yeah, right, with Peter Griffin. Yeah. I like baseball because you have to get the 3 outs. There's no time limit. Like football can run out, you can tie.
Yeah.
Basketball runs out, you can tie or whatever. Baseball, you have to get the 3 outs. That's what I like about baseball.
Because there's never any time in baseball.
There isn't. They have a timer on the pitcher now because some of these guys take fucking 2 days.
No, but there's no time.
There's no time
winner or loser.
Yeah, that's it. There's no time. Oh yeah. Always.
Right.
Always that. Yeah.
There's no crying in baseball.
There's no tying in baseball. But you have to get the 3 outs.
Yeah. 1. Just a bit outside.
Just a bit outside. You are correct. Bob Uecker was funny as shit. He's dead now. Like, strike. He's what he says. It's ball 7. Oh, man, these guys fucking suck. That whole premise of that fucking movie is hilarious. But like the owner wants them to lose, so like she puts up like a thing, and then every time you lose, I'll take off a piece of clothing off my statue, or whatever. It's just funny.
Yeah, they could have. They would have won the series if she didn't have her bathing suit. You know what I mean?
Right.
You wanted to see that hoo-ha for the win. You know what I mean?
Hoo-ha! Like Al Pacino. Yeah. Right. That was a terrible Al Pacino imitation by me, but yeah, you can put it in.
Yeah. I'll put a little gabagool, you know what I mean?
Yeah, a little gabagool.
Just give me a grilled cheese.
You just gobbled your last ghoul, you know what I mean?
They called me Russell Two-Car. Should have been more like Russell Duck-Car. Thanks, dude. I'm not even that cold anymore. I walked in and it was like 2.
Yeah, it was freezing here. These heaters are nice stuff.
It's cold as balls last night. Fuck, dude.
Yeah, it was real cool last night. I was outside a couple of
My shit show started at 1 a.m. Like literally a shit show.
Oh yeah, you turned a bunch of shit back on.
Yeah.
That sucks.
That shit going.
Did it snow out there?
It did, but not yesterday. It was just cold as fuck.
Yeah, it snowed a little bit. Like, I went outside. I forget what time it was. It was flurrying a little bit. I'm like, what's fucking sucks? And then this morning when I got home, it's probably almost 7. I was pulling in the driveway, and I didn't notice because it was still dark.
Yeah.
And then when I got out of the car and looked up the driveway, I could see a light dusting my tire tracks coming down the driveway. I was like, I didn't even fucking realize it was, because it was slightly flurrying, but I didn't realize it was late.
What, this morning?
This morning, yeah.
When I came out of the gym, it started a little bit, but it didn't really last. And if it did, it was that light shit that you're talking about.
Yeah, it's probably around, it's probably around the same time.
I was walking out of the gym at like 6:30.
Yeah, it's about to. Yeah. It was like 4-7.
Yeah. But a couple of nights ago, when it snowed. Yeah, it started flurrying. Like the snow started coming at 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That's when I got home, right?
Oh, okay.
And it was bare shit.
Well, we were loading trucks, and I remember it was supposed to start snowing, And I remember we had the one door open with a truck back in. You could see like this, like 6 inches outside between the door and the top of the truck.
Yeah.
And I'm looking at it. I'm like,
a little taste of freedom there.
yeah, right. Just enough to get a cold wind to the face. You're like, and then you realize, you open your eyes, and you're looking in the back of a truck. Like, it's the outside. It's freedom. And then you close your eyes and you open up, you look in the back of the truck, you're like, fuck.
End of yard time.
18 more hours to go and shit, right? Yeah, yard time's almost over.
Back to your selling, mate.
But they, I remember looking out, and it was just completely white. I was like, like all of a sudden, you know what I mean? Like when we backed in, he backed the truck, and I was looking up the top for whatever reason. It was nothing. And we're halfway through the truck, and I look up, and it was just...
You see a snow angel.
We made snow angels, me and Tony. We're making snow angels. We're doing donuts in the park with me on the forklift and shit. I went out to get pipe with guy George. He took over.
Oh yeah, you went out to get some of his pipe?
Yeah, I went to see Diddy real quick. Conjugal and shit.
Take your baby on?
No, he had it. Yeah, he somehow got it on commissary somehow. It's weird.
Shit.
But no, I went out because George was off. The guy that usually pulls pipe for me. And I had to go out to the yard. I come down the ramp, and the ramp, first off, put the brakes on, you just sideways slide down the ramp. It's just a little too steep, right? Yeah. Come down, I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm driving through the parking lot. All the trucks are moved, nothing in the middle of the parking lot, and Tony's out there smoking a cigarette, and I just all of a sudden I was coming by him, and he looked up at me. I just cut the wheel, and they just kept going. And he was fucking cracking the fuck up. He told me all kinds of fucking stories they used to do over in Lawrenceville with snow over there.
So when we worked at DNC, me and Johnny, right?
Yeah.
Like they had the skid steer, so I ran that skid steer, the machine.
Yeah, it's pretty decent. I like skid.
Plus all the fucking forklifts. But like when it fucking snowed out, because they had that big ass lot. You know,
isn't it a gravel lot though?
It was. But when it snowed,
you
couldn't really tell. So when it snowed,
I mean, as far as plowing,
right. So I would, before I start using the skid steer to fucking plow, we went and took the lid off a garbage can, tied it to the back of the skid steer. He's dragging around the fucking parking lot.
That's pretty funny. I saw a video I sent to the one guy at work. It's Sean. We share some fucking pretty funny videos, and it was it's always like forklift shit or whatever, because we always fuck around about the forklift. We call them tow motors. Yeah. Why don't you stay Joe's over there with the tow motor? You know what I mean? We fuck with each other like that. Yeah. And there was one where it was the caption was when the safety guy leaves early on a Friday. And the guy's spinning on the forklift, and there's a guy in a desk chair holding onto a rope. And they spin like 4 times, and he lets go, and he doesn't get fucked up, but he shoots up his aisle. Yeah. The whole time just spinning. It was fucking so funny. I sent it to him. He said back, he goes, yeah, we used to do shit like that over in Lawrenceville. I was cracking up.
Those are fucking good days.
I like the ones with the guys at the shelves. You see those,
they all fall down.
It's like the security video, you see it, they hit the shelf, and all of a sudden you can't even see the forklift anymore. Oh, dude.
That was my biggest fear.
I would just punch out and go home at that point. Yeah. I'm done. Bad. I'm done for the day.
Yeah.
Let me know when that gets cleaned up.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. I'm gonna take my lunch. We're
gonna do the other hour next week.
Climb out from under a bunch of boxes and be like, yo, I'm gonna take my lunch.
I gotta go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah. I'll be right. Yeah, it's the classic one. I gotta take a piss real quick. All right, cool. You know, see him for like 30 minutes. What are you doing in there?
I'm feeling good.
Oh, it's the worst. I work with some different people. Let me just say that. I work with some different people, dude. They are cut from a different cloth, dude. You know what I'm saying?
Like fucking, what's his name from fucking Something About Mary? I work with retards.
I'm not going to say that. What I'm saying is I work with
calm down.
These guys on my shift that I'm going to be in charge of hopefully soon are different than us, dude. They're just different.
Oh, they're special kind of stupid.
Dude, some were older, some were younger, and they're just different, dude. There's this kid that started last week. He already got written. He worked 5 days total. He got written up already because he was late 3 times, right? Didn't come in one night, one of the, however many nights. And I'm sitting up there talking to Tony last night about something. Me and George were up there talking about the pipe list. And I look up and he comes walking by, and I looked at Tony and I said, he's about as lazy as the chair at my house. It's just walking. I get nowhere to be. Nowhere to be. These young ass kids. Yeah, they were the little fucking 7.
That's the problem. Yeah, we sound so much like our fucking parents or our grandparents.
The one dude.
These kids nowadays.
Right. Shut up, old man.
I had 3-4 jobs when I was in high school.
Shut up, boomer. Like, what? I'm not a boomer. You know what I mean?
Right.
They
I was Jamaican. We were Jamaicans back then.
Yeah, it's insane, dude. The guys I work with, I mean, there's a couple of good ones, like guys that are good. There's one guy that's good. There's one kid, Trey. He's good, but he's a pain in my ass, dude. He goes against the grain all the time. Like I thought he was trying me for a little bit. I'm thinking like what?
Yeah.
And it was he's not efficient.
Yeah.
It's just like you tell him the same thing all the time, and he just asks the same question all the time. It's like, I don't know. It's weird.
Gotta love those type of people.
He's just a pain in my ass, but it's whatever. He's good though. Like he doesn't miss much. He does a good job. He's, you know what I mean? It's just like, just some of the shit he does, it just doesn't make any sense to me. It's just like, what are you doing, dude?
That was like Eric back in the day from DNC. You remember little Eric?
No.
The little dude always never wore a shirt in summertime. Had the long
roll.
Yeah.
He lived right there.
Yeah. He would do shit on purpose. Like right before you go to lunch, the one time he put a bunch of fucking pallets.
How you know it was on purpose though?
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
All right. I'm sorry. I jumped the gun.
We got the rack in the back, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Got the rack up.
Yeah.
Right. And so we had to cut bar. But before that, he knew, okay, that rack was clear. So if we had orders while we was at lunch, obviously we used that rack. Yeah. Well, he fucking took all these fucking empty pallets that were stacked, brought them over.
And put in front of the show.
Not only just put one stack, he split this fucking stacks. So there was like 4 across, right? Oh, I was so jacked. I forget. No, wait.
But why?
Just that's what he does.
Right before lunch.
Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It's like he always dude, I smacked him with a fucking T-ball one time. He pissed me off.
Yeah, I don't understand.
He hit me in the leg with a C-clamp.
I don't understand people like that.
Yeah.
Anything harder.
But I mean, like, come on, bro. You know?
Right. Yeah, so check this out, dude. Pittsburgh Drug Trials.
Is it going to be a test on this?
No, it's going to be a pop quiz, maybe.
Should I read it?
No, dude. This. I always heard this fucking.
I don't know if I should try that, man.
Hey, man. Wait, don't eat that bag, man. We already ate it, man. So you just ate the most shrooms ever. No, so this story always interested me. So back in '85, I guess it was the season.
We were real young back in '85.
Yeah, right. I was fucking 8. You were what, 12?
Fucker, no, I wasn't.
I know. You were 10, right? Yeah. Anyway, check this out. So the Pittsburgh Drug Trials. Pittsburgh Drug Trials in 1985. It was Major League Baseball. It was related to a cocaine scandal. It was a cocaine scandal for Major League Baseball. So there was current former members of the Pittsburgh Pirates, Dale Berra, Lee Lacy, Lee Mazzilli, John Milner, Dave Parker, which really surprised me, actually. Just because he was a big part of the late 70s.
Yeah.
It just surprised me his name was on it. Actually, all these guys, like Rod Scurry was a hell of a pitcher. You know, it's just crazy. And then there was some other players. It was like Willie Aikens, Vita Blue, Enos Cable, Keith Hernandez, you know, some other guy, Tim Raines, Lonnie Smith. And it was they were called before a Pittsburgh grand trial. And the testimony led to the drug trials, which made national headlines in September of 1985. So these guys were involved in fucking like drug trafficking and like
shit. They weren't even paying them back then. That's what they get paid the same. They get the same salary now.
Dude, this guy was again crazy. It was fucking nothing. You know what I mean? But so there was 11 players officially suspended, but all the suspensions were commuted in exchange for fines, drug testing, and community service. The Pittsburgh Drug Trials are considered one of the baseball's biggest all-time scandals, except for when the White Sox threw the fucking World Series. That was pretty big. 8 men out or whatever it is. Well, yeah, when O'Donnell threw the 2 picks in the Super Bowl. That was kind of bad too. But they were granted immunity in exchange for their testimony. So there was the Pittsburgh Pirate, the original Pirate. His name was Kevin Koch. It was spelled Koch, but it was pronounced Coke, so it wasn't even ironic, really. Him and
some of that booger sugar.
Right. Him and the was the equipment manager from the Phillies, I believe. Yeah, right. So they worked together to, like, I guess they traffic drugs or selling drugs. So I didn't read anything in here about it, but there were some Steelers from the late 70s teams that were involved in some of this shit too.
Well, I said the Steelers. In one Super Bowl, they're all cooked up.
Yeah,
offensive line.
Yeah, it's fun.
Those were good old days,
Yeah, the good old days, dude.
Now you got all this testing. It's like, come on, let people have a good time.
I was to check this out too. So some of the testimony, this is kind of crazy. So
I thought it was sugar. Right? Was that one of them? I thought it was sugar.
Oh, sugar, dude. Thought it was sugar.
Put some of that on top of my pancakes.
Right. Give me some of that confection on top of my shit.
Yeah.
But so there was some immunity exchange for testimony to some of these guys. So apparently, this one pirate, John Milner, says ex-pirate John Milner talked about getting amphetamines from Hall of Famers Willie Mays and Willie Stargell, who were pirates at the time. Yeah. That's kind of crazy to me. I don't know why. Because, like, you see them guys, you think, like, you know what I mean?
Willie Mays Hayes.
Willie Mays Hayes, right? It was so funny when he steals third. He's super short. And the third baseman is just like, he waves him on. He's like, come on, man. But, I don't know. You just see, like, Willie Stargell, like, he just, he smoked cigarettes, but I never thought he'd be using it.
It was the 70s.
Yeah, I know, dude. Like fucking, what's his name? Doc
Brown.
No, the guy for Marty. No, what the hell is his name? Doc Ellis for the Pirates, Pittsburgh Pirates. Did you ever hear the story of him throwing a no-hitter on acid? Yeah, we'll get into that sometime. That's they made a documentary about it too. That's a pretty crazy story. He supposed he
Remember when you bought some acid down at fucking IHOP?
Yeah, never even took it though. He lost it. So welcome to IHOP. You want some acid?
Nah, I want to order some pancakes.
Hell yeah, let me get them drops. Different time, Bill. Buy drugs off your waitress back in the day.
Gulf Boulevard, IHOP.
So this dude, John Milner, he also added that he bought 2 grams of cocaine for $200 in the bathroom stalls at Three River Stadium during a Pirates-Houston Astros game in 1980. That's funny. Keith Hernandez revealed he had used cocaine for 3 years. Hernandez later added that about 40% of all Major League Baseball players were using cocaine in the early 80s. I guess, dude. You know what I mean? But you would never think that, because in the 80s, we're kids. We're looking up to these dudes.
But you got to remember, shit. That's when when coke blew up.
Yeah, well, late 70s and shit. Yeah, but
you saw that that series, Snowfall.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? That's around the time that
that was when crack was in. Crack introduced.
Crack is whack. You know what I mean? Break your mama back.
He said, but this dude Keith Hernandez, he talked about using cocaine in the early 80s, for whatever 40% of all players were. He quickly backtracked, saying that he might have been grossly wrong, in quotations. Yeah, right, grossly wrong, because he was too high to realize.
Whoops, I say that?
My bad. Guy,
am I incriminating myself?
One of his ex-teammates are looking over across the room like, stop, shut up. Oh, yeah, wait.
What's this, man? What's this?
So Tim Raines admitted keeping a gram of cocaine in his uniform pocket, as well as revealing that he snorted during games.
That's why they're always rubbing their noses, man.
And that he only slid in the bases head first as not to break the vial.
I heard that the fucking lines, like the base running lines, that was all cocaine. That's why they do fucking head first slides in the home.
No, that's
that's based on a not true story.
Yeah. That's an Onion. That's a story from the Onion.com.
Yeah, right next to the midget farm.
So then Rob Scurry, also, he revealed once left the stadium to go looking for cocaine during the late innings of a Pirate game. Yeah. He's walking around in his uniform. He said, yo, I got to go up next inning, man. You got like a teener or something, dude?
I got to run over to North Shore real quick.
Yeah. Right. Hey, man, I got to run down to Ronnie's Corner Bar real quick. I'll be back. I got to pick up my burger. I got a burger down the street.
Extra cheese.
Sniffing and shit.
Come back all cheesing and shit.
Yeah, right. Rubbing his teeth. Like,
that's guy on the field.
So they said drug dealers frequented the Pirates clubhouse. Even the pirate parrot, Kevin Koch, you can't even make that up, dude, was implicated for buying cocaine and introducing a few of the ball players to a local drug dealer. That's crazy. So these dudes were doing coke, getting it from the pirate parrot, and some of these names were just nuts. Like, you know what I mean? Like Willie Mays, Willie Starks. I remember them dudes when I was a kid. It's just weird to hear them names. So then I guess there was a bunch of suspensions. But I guess the verdict, they list a bunch of people too. This dude's from Baldwin, Mount Washington. Shaler.
You know, I'm related to me.
I don't know. Moscow. Russian or something. Sounds like Kevin Connolly. Good Irish name.
What's Spence? Spence Run?
Yeah, right.
Turtle.
They're involved in a different scandal. So I guess the verdict. So dealer Curtis Strong, he was the Phillies clubhouse caterer.
Yeah.
So that's crazy. Like the Pirate Parrot and this guy from the Phillies were fucking basically strongholding this fucking shit.
Yeah.
And six Pittsburgh men were convicted and found guilty of 11 counts of distributing cocaine by a United States District Court. So that dude Curtis Strong, convicted on 11 counts of selling cocaine, received a 12-year prison sentence, but was ultimately released after serving 4 years. I'd like to meet his attorney.
Yeah, right. That's a good deal right there.
There's another guy from Baldwin indicted on 111 counts, pled guilty to 20, sentenced to 12 years, ultimately served 2 years in federal penitentiary. Nothing, dude. Another, I guess this is a girl, Mount Washington, pled guilty to 7 criminal counts. These people were all in their 50s and 40s when this happened.
Yeah.
Another guy, 18 months. Another guy, 2.5 years.
Hey, man, you do the crime, you do the time.
HBO Real Sports with Brian Gumbel did a segment called Under the Influence in 06. It had featured the guy, the Coke, and the guy from Baldwin, the 111 counts on there. I'll have to check that out. And then suspensions the following year, 86 before the season started. 11 players got suspended. They got all the suspensions were commuted in exchange for fines and community service. So basically, they didn't have to do anything. Well, anybody. The other guys involved too. Like some of them were different teams, and they had to submit the voluntary urine test, and then and the player association was like, "Nah, they didn't like that deal or that plea." So I don't know what the fuck happened. It doesn't say what actually. It just said that the ultimately the player association thwarted that plea, which means they didn't take it.
Fuck them.
And 7 players were determined to have been prolonged drug users who had also facilitated distribution to other players and were suspended for for a full season. They were allowed to continue playing under the condition that they donated 10% of their base salaries to drug abuse programs. They had to submit the drug testing and 100 hours of drug-related community service. I guess nothing, dude. 10% of their fucking salaries. They're each making $100,000 a year. It's $10,000.
So they're the assholes that had started the fucking drug testing.
Yeah, probably.
Motherfuckers.
Dumbasses.
Sons of bitches. You know what I mean? Hey, at least it ain't crack.
So there was 4 other players that were suspended 60 days. They're also allowed to keep playing if they donated 5%.
I'll donate 0%.
Right. Yeah, I'm not doing it. I'm taking the suspension.
Yeah.
I do more cocaine on my suspension.
My income 5 times higher than what you're paying me.
So this aftermath too. So that after that 85 season ended, Chuck Tanner of the Pirates.
Chuck, I remember Chuck.
Yeah, Chucky. Manager of the Pittsburgh Pirates.
Chuck Noel. Bunch of fucking Chucks.
Bunch of Chucks.
But they were good Chucks.
Yeah, they were the best type of Chucks.
Yeah.
They woodchucked.
They fucking put the Chuck to, they fucking did shit.
They chucked it up.
You know what I mean?
But
I don't know how much Chuck, oh fuck, I screwed up the Chucks.
I guess he
What's
was.
the other one? Chuck. Not Noel, but Chuck, what?
Tanner,
that's it.
Yeah, the Pirates manager.
Yeah.
I guess he got fired the following season after 85 because it was 104 lost season. They lost 104 games. Dude, they only played they play 160 or something like that.
Didn't Chuck go to fucking Atlanta? And they came back and beat us in the fucking...
Yeah, fucking, what's his name?
Sid Bream.
Sid Bream slid home.
Yeah. That was that game. That was the last Fire game, too. That meant anything.
So in July of 87, so this is even 2 years later, or a year and a half, actually, it says.
July of 87. Well, that's a fucking terrible month.
It's a terrible
day.
So the Pirates are right in the middle of their terrible losing season, too. And after Commissioner Peter Uberoth, I guess that's how you say it, I apologize if it's not, declared that baseball was free of drugs. Right. Lonnie Smith told the Kansas City Times that under his, fast forward to the 90s when they were giving McGuire and fucking all them guys problems.
Yeah, PED tested.
You know what I mean?
Although McGuire, he did go from a beanpool to a fucking...
Yeah, there's something going on there for sure.
Yeah, I get it. You maybe hit the gym real hard, but...
And Sammy Sosa turned him white. Have you seen Sammy Sosa? He's white, dude. You know what happened to him?
Well, he scared the shit out of him. That's why.
Right. So I guess Lonnie Smith, in 87 when he declares that they're free of drugs, Lonnie Smith tells the Kansas City Times that under his agreement, he was supposed to be tested 6 to 8 times per year, but had not been tested to date in 1987. So they weren't even testing these guys that they were supposed to be testing anyway. More so, he strongly disagreed that the commissioner of baseball, disagreed with the commissioner that baseball was drug-free. There's no way it was. You know what I mean? Dude, they're still doing drugs, I bet. Several players went on to rejuvenated careers in the wake of the scandal. Yeah, Dave Parker went to the Reds, selected the All-Star team in 85, 86, and 90. He just went out there and fucking just even played better.
Yeah.
Probably still doing coke.
Good old Pete Rose.
He passed away a couple years ago, actually, Dave Parker.
Yeah.
Keith Hernandez recovered and continued his consecutive gold glove streak through 88. He's just out there whipping the ball around all coked up. You know what I mean? Rocket arm. You know what I mean? Teener arm. You know what I mean? Then Lonnie Smith, I can't help but say it, Pittsburgh. Lonnie Smith, he signed with the Braves and was selected as the MLB Comeback Player of the Year award in 1989. So all these dudes are doing great. Just blowing fucking snow all over the place. And then there were some fucking struggles here. Rod Scurry died from a cocaine-related heart attack at 92 at the age of 36. He was a hell of a pitcher, too.
He was doing a lot of coke.
Yeah, obviously. He was tall. I think he was over 6'2". He was a tall, lanky dude, but he was a hell of a pitcher. Willie Aikens, convicted in 94 of selling crack cocaine. Willie Aikens, and sentenced to 20 years in prison and was released on July 4th of 08. So he did half of that pretty much. Larry Sorensen, after a sixth drunk driving conviction, was sentenced to more than 2 years in prison in 05. He's the one that came up with here, hold my beer. And another guy died in 91. Alan Wiggins contracted HIV after intravenous drug use, like shooting shit up. That's crazy. Serving a precursor of those listed on the Mitchell report not being voted. Some guys aren't. Some of the guys were eventually inducted in the Hall of Fame, but. And in 2015, they had a 30-30 documentary on it. I'll have to look that up. This shit always interested me. Like, so the fucking parrot was fucking selling. He was having coke smuggled in, I guess, from the 7 Seas. That's fucking crazy, though. I don't know.
That's how he lost his eye.
That's how he lost his eye, dude.
He has that pure cocoa.
I don't know. That's like, I don't know. This is just always interested me, that story. Like, because nobody really talks about it, type shit. But that's crazy that shit was happening. I don't know. A lot of people knew about that shit.
That's the first I ever heard of that.
Really? For real? Yeah, that shit's fucking pretty crazy. I remember hearing stories about it. The guy, Kevin Koch, I remember hearing about this guy. But some of these names in here, I didn't know. Willie Starr and Willie Mays. I didn't know they were involved in amphetamines. I just didn't know. I mean? I just would never have thought that. Dave Parker, too. Like, doing coke and shit. Because you just don't think of that. You're a kid. You're not thinking about. You don't know about drugs and shit yet. I mean,
yeah. Not till you get to the pro level.
Yeah, right. You gotta graduate first and know what's really going on.
Over time, colleges, high schools, fucking middle school or something coming out like fucking brick shit houses.
Dude, there's a freshman at Florida basketball team, 7'9" or some shit, 7'7" or whatever the fuck it is. He's fucking huge.
He was fucking jump.
He was redshirted last year.
Yeah,
like that Wembanyama is listed at 7'4".
Yeah.
Like, the reason why he's so good, Bill, is because when he stands in front of the hoop with his arms up,
yeah,
he's as tall as the hoop.
Yeah.
So now not only do you have to try to get it into the 10-foot hoop, you have to try to get it around something that's going to move in front of the fucking hoop. That's crazy to me. Like, he just has to basically just jump a little to dunk.
Mm-hmm.
And he's, like, out there crossing people over, hitting three-pointers and shit. It's insane. Like, to be that tall and be that fucking agile.
Yeah. On TV, they don't look that tall because the rest of them are tall.
Yeah, it's 6'10", whatever.
You're thinking they're little guys, but then, your point guard's 6'6".
Yeah, that's what Luka. Luka's 6'6". Yeah. You know what I mean? It's crazy. There's fucking Ben Simmons. I don't even know if he still plays. He's 6'10". He's a point guard. Yeah. So he's listed as a point guard / center.
Yeah.
Like, what? I've never seen him play center, but I've seen him play point guard. 6'10".
That's a tall dude.
That's a real tall dude. He's a solid dude. He's fucking big, too. It's crazy. He probably could play center.
What
do you think the Steelers are going to do this week?
They're going to suck. I'm not.
I'm not. Like,
I'll still watch those sorry asses, but
yeah, I don't know if I'm done with it. Like, I'm not. My hopes aren't up anymore. My hopes are just we're at 14. We're at the 14th draft spot now.
Yeah.
Right. We only have a few games left. Well, we got 5 games left. Right. Then we got the Ravens twice, Bengals, Browns, and we play Miami on a Monday night, I think. Detroit. So we got 6 games.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping for a high draft pick at this point. We should start Will Howard.
Aren't they starting Mason?
I mean, I guess they have to, whatever. But they need to do something. They need to
fire Tom. They need to clean house.
Yeah, they need to clean.
It all starts at the top. Rooney's doing a terrible job.
He needs to clean house.
The chief is rolling over, and
but Rooney's not going anywhere.
He's not going anywhere.
He can get rid of the manager and but get rid of Kahn and Tomlin.
Get rid of all the coaching staff.
Oh, man.
Total rebuild, dude.
You gotta keep Danny Smith.
Oh, Danny Smith.
The way he chews gum is unreal.
He blew a hell of a bubble.
Yeah, he got an all-out war on fucking gum, dude. He got like 12 pieces in there.
Tomlin, he is just terrible.
Yeah, they're gonna bring in a guy. They're gonna bring in a head coach and let him hire his own coach. It's like let's who do you suggest? That's what they need to do.
Right.
Or just bring a whole coaching staff in. I'm sure you could get a head coach and have at least a defensive coordinator brought with him.
You're gonna go up?
Oh yeah. Right. I'm not gonna play. Listen, check this out. Look, Mason, shut up. Look, you're the stick right here. Look, down the field. Look, Mason, you got me. Grab by his uniform, pull him down. Look at this.
Look at this.
So this is you. This guy, this is DK. See him right here? The stone. Right. Look, Mason. Look.
You want to throw this?
He's gonna go this way, and he's gonna turn right. You see where he's at, right there, and you're gonna throw the ball.
Right.
All you gotta do, dude.
Yeah.
And he won't. He'll get sacked.
Another guy watching. He's
10
gonna go.
yards.
You see that pine tree over there in the corner?
Yeah.
Aim for that.
Aim for that.
He's gonna catch it.
Aim for that. Just aim for that. That's insane, dude.
They're not using their fucking talent. You know?
They need to start Will Howard. Just they have to. They have to at some point. I think if they lose this week, they're gonna start him. I think they have to. It's not a knock on Rodgers. He played better than I thought he was going to play this year. You know,
he got his ass whooped fucking last game.
But he got his ass whooped last game, and he broke his wrist. Not in a throwing hand.
Bloody nose.
But still, like, they got to do something, man. It's not it. We're not going to make the playoffs. This might be the first losing season Tomlin has. But he's not going anywhere. They just signed him to 2027.
They can get rid of him.
They could, but they're going to owe him.
Fuck them.
Still, dude, they don't do that. That's the thing. The
Rooney's don't they don't change. Steelers don't change. Teams know what.
And you can't knock them for that. We've had 3 coaches in 60 years. And you can't knock them for that. But they need to make a change.
Yeah.
I mean, and it sucks. You know, it sucks because then it's going to bring in. We're going to have a couple.
Carroll would have had.
We're going to have to muscle
2 or 3 Super.
We're going to have to muscle through a couple shitty ass seasons if they do that, though.
Yeah. Cliff Stout days.
Bubby Brister and shit.
Yeah.
It's the wind coming off the lake.
What lake is that?
Yo. It's called 3 Rivers, dude. It's the name of your stadium. 3 Rivers. He was funny, dude.
He was all.
They said he broke curfew all the time.
He was a cokehead.
Oh yeah, I'm sure he was.
It was Eric Green and
from
Cleveland.
I mean, they were all. Yeah,
they were all some dude down Corey.
Yeah, they were all fucking blown out. They but yeah, Bubby Brister. I heard stories that he like broke curfew like all the time.
Oh yeah.
He just, they had to be back. Like whenever training camp, like up at St. Vincent, they had to be back in the dorm at 10 or whatever it was back then. Like he'd get caught sneaking in at like midnight, shit, drunk or whatever. So at least he had a good time. You know what I mean? Didn't know where the hell he was, but at least he had a good time. He went on to play for like Denver or something. I think. I want to say he got to Denver. Dude, you remember thinking of Denver? Remember the 04-05 Super Bowl? Remember the 11-5 season? Steelers went in 7th seed or 6th seed, won the Super Bowl. Ben's first Super Bowl.
Yeah.
I can't believe I had to explain that entire thing to you. Like you didn't know what I was talking about, dude. And we went into Denver. Remember we went into Denver. We had to play Jake Plummer.
Yeah.
Remember Jake Plummer?
Yeah.
Fucking long hair and shit. Jake the Snake.
Yeah.
I thought he was gonna win that shit.
We rolled him.
Yeah, we rolled him, dude. Yeah, we rolled right into that shit and won that Super Bowl. I mean,
well, that game we were like up 21-0.
We played Seattle. I don't even know what the fuck Seattle was doing in that game, but we beat those motherfuckers. I don't know what Seattle was doing in that game. I don't even know who they play. The Seattle that year, NFC Championship game.
Shit. I
feel like the other team should have been in there. It was Matt Hasselbeck and their running back. Who was their running back? Alexander. That's all they had. I don't even think they had. Who was the receiver? The receiver?
The linebacker with the Steelers.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. What? That's.
I know.
Like all I had was like Matt Hasselbeck wasn't even that good.
No.
I can't knock him. He played in the league and he went to the Super Bowl. I can't knock him, but he wasn't. It wasn't that good. And then Alexander, that was it. Like, who else did they have?
Nobody really.
That's weird. It's just weird. That was just a weird year.
Right.
Like, everyone thought Denver was going to do it. Everyone thought it was going to be Denver or Indianapolis.
Yeah.
And we shut them all down. Everyone was good that year. The fucking Bengals were good that fucking year. Didn't we break Palmer's leg? Is that the game we broke Palmer's leg?
Came up going on Holton. Yeah, that's when he fucking tore his leg. Or not. Was it a break or a fucking...
Remember he shattered... Somebody shattered his leg. Remember he broke his leg? Compound fracture in his leg. I don't know if it was that game or not. I know we heard him in that game.
First or second play.
Maybe it was. I thought at some point in his career, it was like when he played for the Bengals, he had a compound fracture of his leg. I thought. But yeah, we fucked him up in that game.
Yeah, he was out of there first series.
Our defense was wrong, that dude. The defense was wrong.
Yeah, we got smoked on that fucking depot. Dude got it still.
We almost got smoked in the fucking Indianapolis game.
Thank God for Ben.
Well, Ben admitted if he would have kept going to the one direction, he would have beat him.
You sure that was 04?
Yeah, 4 or 5 seasons. We won the Super Bowl.
We won in 09, too.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, we played Arizona.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah. It was 09. It was the 09-10 season.
Oh, yeah, my bad.
It was like a 3-year difference.
My bad.
I think it was 05-06 season. We won the Super Bowl. And then 09-10 season, we won the Super Bowl. And then we lost 2 years later in 11-12 season. We didn't go back to back.
Yeah, because the 04 was in Detroit.
Indianapolis. Actually, we went 2 seasons before we went back because the Saints and the Colts won it. When I was in prison, the Saints won it, and then the Colts won it. And when I was in the halfway house, we lost we beat Baltimore in the AFC Championship. They were beating us 28-0 in half. We come back and beat them. I think we beat the Jets the one year too. We beat the Jets the one year.
Yeah, they had Mark Sanchez.
Yeah, that was
That was like a wild card game.
I thought it was AFC. I thought it was the championship. But what Super Bowl was that? We beat the Ravens to go and lost to the Packers. And we played the Broncos when we went.
Broncos was the AFC Championship.
You know what? It was the 09-10 season. We beat them in the AFC Championship game when we beat Arizona, the Jets. No, that was before I went away. Yeah. I was in the halfway house when we beat the Jets.
I don't know. You start throwing numbers out like that, you confuse the motherfucker.
No, I can't remember. I thought we played the Jets in the AFC. Maybe we played them in the division, and then we beat Baltimore in the AFC Championship game maybe that year. I thought we played them in the AFC Championship game to go to the Super Bowl.
4 minutes.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's fine. I mean, we can wrap up now if you want.
No, we'll do 4 because I got to roll out of here by 2.
That's fine. Yeah, we can do whatever you want. What do you think the Steelers are going to do this week?
We playing?
Baltimore. Baltimore, dude. They're on a roll.
We're playing in Baltimore? Yeah. Away, right? Yeah, we're losing.
And we play Miami on Monday night.
Derrick Henry's licking his chop.
Oh, dude, he's going to destroy us. You know what I mean? He's like a cheat code. Him and John Taylor both are like cheat codes, dude.
No, we stopped Taylor, but we didn't stop Henry last year.
Yeah, we can't stop him. He's going to run all over us. We played him twice, too. We haven't played him yet.
And then
I don't like that we play him on the back end of the season twice.
Last game of the year, wasn't it?
Yeah, but we always play him in the back side of the season after the bye every year, twice.
Get the NFL. We got to keep it fucking.
Yes. I think they're still feasting on like when Ben played, we used to always play them like late in the season. It was for the playoff spot or it was for this or for the division. It was always that, and they're just still scheduling it that way. And it's like it's not like that anymore. We're pretty much in the basement.
I would like to see Harbaugh come over here, fucking Pittsburgh.
From Baltimore?
Yeah,
maybe. I don't know who I'd like to see.
Yeah, but I don't think Steelers, they're not going to fucking...
Mike McCarthy wouldn't be bad.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be too bad. He's not one of the boys, but he's around the same percentage winning as Tomlin is. Not Tomlin, might be a little bit more, but he's around like the same record and shit as far as different acknowledgments, I guess, or whatever, accolades or whatever. I don't know who else I don't know who else is available. He'd be available.
Ben
and Harrison.
Yeah.
Ben, Harrison.
You put Harrison out there?
Yeah.
Fuck. He was intimidating on the field.
Just had to find an offensive coordinator.
You better not fuck up out there because you come to the sideline, he's putting you down.
Who do you think they'd bring in as fucking offensive coordinator if they just did some wild shit like that? Ben is head coach. Harrison is defensive coordinator. Who do you think they'd bring in as offensive coordinator? Would it be an old receiver, tight end, or would it be an old lineman?
Could be an army. Could be fucking
Marquise Pouncey.
Marquise, yeah.
Marquise Pouncey.
Faneca.
Brett Keith was on defense.
Faneca.
Yeah, Alan Faneca, yeah. Alan Faneca. He went to the Jets after that. So he was out of the center.
Dan Kreider.
Dan Kreider. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know who I'd like to see. I mean, I guess Harbaugh, but all them years I just hating him.
Yeah.
Just because, he's with Baltimore. I don't know if I could. Pete Carroll. I think Pete Carroll.
Yeah.
Can't be too bad for a season, a couple seasons or something.
We can get that guy from, remember the Titans?
Get John Goodman's character from Revenge of the Nerds, the football coach from Revenge of the Nerds. That's a great character, dude. Or the coach from Waterboy, the bully. Bunch of nerds. Or the coach from Waterboy, the asshole from the Waterboy. That guy.
Yeah.
Like, give me the book, got the afro and shit. That shit's funny, man. That guy's pretty funny too. He played like a lot of serious roles, but he was pretty funny. I forget what he's
Farmer Frank.
Farmer Frank. It's funny.
Anybody's better than fucking Tomlin. Shit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Tomlin's a good coach, but he's not far from a good head coach.
He's not good. I don't know what they're going to do.
Yeah.
I don't even know who else is on the coaching. I know they got Arthur Smith. He
just caught a break. He did 20-some years.
Yeah. He caught on with the right person.
At being average.
The right team.
And he's a fucking millionaire.
Like Arthur Smith, the offense hasn't been too bad, but he wasn't really good as a head coach in Atlanta.
How many deep balls we throw this year?
He has to go. He's trying to wildcat shit, which is dumb. But it hasn't been bad. Rogers put up Rogers put up touchdowns.
He did, but
you know what I mean? Like, it wasn't a bad season offensively. And the defense at times was nice.
The last 6 games or some shit?
It sucks. I know we haven't scored in the first quarter in forever.
The defense should be embarrassed.
Yeah, it should be embarrassed. I hope
they gave up the most amount of yards anybody has rushed on us since 1975.
Yeah, it's insane.
You know what I mean?
That was a hell of a team. That might have been the best Steeler team ever, 75, and they didn't even win the Super Bowl that year. I don't know. Like, I think they all going to go. I just don't know. Like, special teams, I mean, I guess Clean House there too, but they're not bad. The special teams isn't bad this year.
Or just get somebody that nobody fucking knows. Change it up.
Yeah, no one really knew Tomlin. Well, Tomlin had he was on the Packers staff when they beat us in the Super Bowl, and I think he was on the Tampa Bay team. He was with Tampa Bay when they won the Super Bowl.
I bet you the ball boy that holds the balls down on the sideline call better game than fucking Tomlin.
You know who? So thinking of coaches, just overall in sports, you know who a crazy coach is? You know who Eric Spoelstra is?
No.
Coach of Miami Heat. He's been with the team. He's been with the team for probably almost 30 years. He was hired as a film room tech.
Yeah.
And he just helped edit film, to watch film, this and that.
Yeah.
And he somehow gets hired as something else. And now he's been the head coach since LeBron was there. Since before LeBron was there.
He worked.
Yeah, it's a hell of a story, man. It's a hell of a story. He started out in the film room, but that's what he got hired as. And then now he's been the head coach for 20 years. You know what I mean? It's pretty crazy.
Nice. Good for that cracker.
Yeah, good for that dude. So I don't know, dude.
Well, next week is fucking what? Today's the 4th, so 11th.
The 11th, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a busy weekend this week. I gotta take Leah to breakfast with Santa. Leah and the girls to breakfast with Santa on Saturday, and then Leah has a birthday party at Top Golf.
Oh, nice. Expensive as fuck, but nice.
We're not.
Yeah.
It's all. And then
gross.
And then the following week we have nice, dude. And the following week we have breakfast with Santa at the Pulaski Club down in Elliott. They have it every year. It's pretty nice. It's not bad. They have like Mr. and Mrs. Claus. They look legit. You know what I mean?
On Saturday night, I can fucking swing by.
Gina's working on midnight Saturday night.
All right. You put the runs to bed with them?
I'm trying to have in bed by 8.
All right, no worries. Because I'll be coming from the game. Game's at 5:30.
Yeah, I really don't think I'm going tonight. I already called my boss and told him, but I'm not sure. I might go in.
Yeah.
All right. Well, folks, we rambled on. We talked about this Pittsburgh Drug Trials. It was interesting to me. Could have been better, but, we did what we had to do. So,
Go cocaine.
go cocaine.
You want to go?
Pirate
Everybody sells. Norm.
Yeah, no. Right. All right, folks. Episode 5 is a wrap. I think it's 5. I can't remember. We took 2 weeks off. It's our fault. So, but we'll see you next week.
Fucking slackers.
Fucking slackers. We'll have another interesting story. It'll be a little bit better next week, I promise. Thank you.
You doing that?
Yes, sir.
Audi 5.